Well, that was Colored Aristocracy. It's an old-time fiddle tune arranged to fingerstyle guitar, obviously. Now, I'm playing that in the key of A, but before we get down to playing it together, how about getting in tune? Here's my high E string. I should be tuned to pitch. Get your guitar in tune with that. Now, here's my B string. And now my third string, the G. And my fourth string. The A string. And my low E. And let's play a long A string real slowly, a long A chord. You got that? Because this is going to be a chord that we're going to be playing around in Colored Aristocracy. Now, this arrangement, what it combines, is a straight alternating bass, and it's very important that you can play this just as committed as you would be playing a Mississippi John Hurt tune. In other words, you hear that boom chick? I'm not being shy with that. I'm really trying to establish a strong rhythm, and that's very important. And you can do that and help you do it by dampening the bass, by putting your palm of your right hand on the bass strings. Instead of having those strings just ringing out like that, I put my palm on it so I get this dampening effect. The other thing is I'm not using finger picks. For this whole lesson, I'll be just using the bare tips of my fingers. I don't use my nails because I find that that's a little bit too sharp. It doesn't sound, well, it doesn't give me the sound I'm looking for. I like that nice, plush, warm sound that only skin can achieve. Now, the first phrase of Colored Aristocracy is you just have your index finger barring the second frets of the top four strings. Basically that long A, but you don't need your pinky there. Nothing difficult about that, just check out your tablature. We descend the bass into an F sharp. Now take a look at my left hand positioning here. I'm positioning this just the way I would position an F chord, moving it up one fret, so it's an F sharp. I have my thumb and playing the second fret of the sixth string. The fifth string is dead. You hear that? Because I'm not going to be playing that. My bass is going to be alternating between the sixth and the four. So we have this much. Descend down. I love that sound. Okay, now we're going to descend again, and we come to three chord positions. Well, they're not positions. Yeah, I'm just about ready to say positions, but they're rather chord fingerings. We bar the index finger on the seventh fret of the top three strings. Now, this is what I think is the interesting part of this arrangement, and the thing we want to intellectually take from learning this tune. This was arranged by a great guitar player called Dave Laveman. In fact, we're going to learn quite a few of his arrangements in this lesson. He was the first guitar player to really combine an alternating bass with some fancy fingerings and some great tunes, fiddle tunes and rags. So your bass is alternating here, and this is a great exercise for your pinky. Now we go to the next position, which has our middle finger on the seventh fret of the fourth string, index finger on the sixth fret of the third, ring finger on the seventh fret of the second. And around this, we're going to play the next bit of notes we need. Okay, the tablature will help find those notes for you. Then we go into this position. You keep your index finger rooted and on the sixth fret of the third string. And your middle finger and ring fingers go to the seventh frets of the fourth and sixth string. Take a look at this position. And around that, we play the notes that are necessary. Open first and sixth string, which is basically an E chord. And we go back into our repeat. Back up to this position. But here we go back to that position, the third fingering I showed you. And this is interesting. We play the notes we need, and we take off our ring finger and index finger, ring finger and middle finger keeping the index finger rooted still onto the 6th fret of the 3rd string. And back to the long A. So that's your first of the A section, what I would call, and we're ready to go into the B section. The B section is the same practically as the A section for the end tag, but it begins. So what is this? We just have that F position put up into an A chord, and we jump down into the F sharp, and then back up here. Everything the same. Walk into it. And I ended the tune off with a rather quiche bluegrass lick. This is going to take a little bit of your time and effort. So first, check out the tablature. Make sure you're familiar with all these chord positionings and what your right and left hand is supposed to do. And then if you're ready, let's split the screen up and I'll play it slowly with you. And everything I'm playing is what you're seeing in your tab in music. So let's try it together, Colored Aristocracy, and we'll see what we can do with it. Walk that up, walk down to the F sharp. Again. That's hard, I know it. Second section.